Bobcats, we are here inside the halls of HISD with the Assistant Principal here at the high school, Miss Kelly Graff. I'm also with Guy Walker. This segment is being sponsored by Roof Masters and your local Hallsville Sonic. Miss Graff, we're going to ask you some questions today, and the first one I had to you is, how did you get into education?
Well, one side of my family was educators, so both grandparents were in education. Grandfather was a coach, and then he was a principal. And my grandmother, for all of my childhood, I knew she was a third grade teacher. So on vacations that I had from school, we would go visit, and I'd get to go play school in her classroom. And I just fell in love with what she did. And then as I grew up, and got time to go to college, I still had that calling that I felt, and so just continued to pursue that.
And we had talked a little bit before this, and we talk about a calling. How long have you actually been in this calling of being in education, Ms. Graff?
Well, I've been in education. I graduated from ETBU in 1994, so about 27 years, but I've physically consistently been in a classroom or school setting for the past 17, 18 years.
Well, here at the depot and on this pre-radio game segment, one of the big questions we have, because we're all about Bobcats, is what makes HISD special to you?
HISD is special because of the family atmosphere. From teachers helping teachers, teachers helping students, students helping students, everybody just comes together to make sure that everyone is successful, that the family unit, I've not seen any instances of someone being alone on an island. They've always had somebody there to support them.
And Guy, I'll let you hit this last question to Ms. Graff, being a colleague working with her, so go ahead and take it over, man.
Ms. Graff, I see you going all up and down the hallways all day long. One of the buildings, it is the biggest campus we have also. What is the most favorite part of your day? I know there's some rotten parts of the day, but what is your favorite part of the day?
Well, aside from the first day when I walked almost 9 miles, that was crazy. The best part of my day is when I get into a classroom and see teachers and students working together and see the success that our students have. We have some amazing teachers doing amazing things, and we have some amazing kids doing amazing things as well. So I really do enjoy getting to be a part of that, getting to support that in any way that I can. So that's my favorite part.
At the end of the day, I know everybody, how many steps you get in a day?
I'm averaging about 6 miles a day and almost 20,000 steps a day.
That's for one end of the campus. It's a big campus.
Yeah.
So you were in the classroom for how long?
I was in the classroom for 16 years.
16 of it. What made you decide to take that step? Is it just something, a natural progression you had? Is it just a goal you've had? What made you take that next step into administration?
For several years, I've been able to be blessed with the opportunity to participate in different leadership positions on campus, and it's something that I felt that I was supposed to do, and then the opportunity gave way for me to take that step.
So what is the biggest difference going from the classroom to being an AP or vice principal, whatever we want to call it nowadays? Has the transition been easy for you, or has it just been?
It's been wonderful. It really has. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, sure, especially in this year and just the continuation of the struggles that everyone in education has had. But I have not regretted a day yet. It's been great.
And I know, being married to an educator myself, when my wife comes home, her head hits the pillow. At any point of the year, she's out like a light. Is the beginning of the year more exhausting to you than the end of the year? Is it testing time? What is the hardest part of your daily, not the hardest part of your daily schedule, but what is the most exhausting part as being an administrator, the time of the year?
Well, as an administrator, I've only gone through the first part of the year so far, because this is my first year. But and I sleep very well.
Very well.
Yes, I do. But I'm sure that there'll be days that are a little bit slower once we get things, into a rhythm, and then there'll be those days, like you said, testing and such, that will ramp us back up to a little bit quicker pace. So.
Well, Guy, Ms. Graff, thank y'all for joining us on this segment. This has been Inside the Halls of HISD with some of our most important people in this segment are our educators. Another shout out to Roof Masters and your local Hallsville Sonic. Ms. Graff, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.